Hello, everybody. Welcome. Today's episode of D&D, Tales of One. On today's episode of Tales of One, I, somebody who knows what they're doing, and I am totally not making this up as we go. And neither of those things are true.
We have voice, so
we have voice. Good.
pretty good.
That's a good start. There's one. Yeah, there's one audio. Let me fix it. This guy. You. Okay. I think we should also have Lizzie now. I think. That's okay. You don't have to have video. Videos. Oh shit! I'm an idiot.
One more time, because people in the back.
I've said I'm an idiot at least 3 times. At least.
Why am I doing well? That's just suck.
Now in the right audio. Now I can go into this. I'm sure this is. That's correct. Okay. Now let's do this. I told you I knew what I was doing. Okay. Now we should definitely have.
What? Why even put a cap on? Sorry, unrelated.
Oh, okay. I was very confused. Okay. But now, Lizzie, we should have your audio. We're good. Okay. So, we're back. Big announcement. We're back. We will be continuing Wednesdays from here until the next time we're not back, which I don't know in advance. Assume it'll be around Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
The day before Thanksgiving, we'll probably
Makes
take
sense.
a break. Yeah. Just give everybody travel time or whatever.
Also, one of the biggest drinking days of the year.
Yeah. So you might not see us, but we'll see us probably. We will probably see us drinking heavily. Actually, we should do that. Let's.
That
Okay,
I'm almost
Kohler.
out of mead.
Yeah, actually, no, Kohler, you can't be in charge. Steph, you're in charge of this.
What?
What?
You are coordinating the Wednesday before Thanksgiving drinking.
What do they call it? It's freaking
Well, we'll also like Discord into people who are not here. So we'll go.
Okay. Oh, just a little happy hour.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
we'll go to Apis. Apis should be open.
on Wednesday, but
Yeah, their schedule's weird. But okay, so
Dancing Gnome is my vote.
Auburn's Black Outlets.
um.
I
Any-
forget. Sorry.
Oh no, sorry.
So,
Yeah.
If you need a tangent, I'm your person.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will go down that tangent for a while. I'm good at tangents.
I will
Okay?
derail any meeting with pleasure.
Okay, so that's for us to put a pin in. Other announcements. There's still no merch. But there will be soon. There will soon be Enlighteners shirts. Possibly Enlighteners
Aw.
hoodies because it's almost winter time.
Which is coming.
What season?
Wait, Enlighteners or Enkindlers? No, it's Enlighteners.
Enlighteners, yeah.
Kindlers is Mass Effect.
More ominous.
You should play Mass Effect. The Enkindlers are great. So there will be shirts soon. It requires the DM to have. So yeah, we should be seeing two of our wayward, the two members who've moved from our table, will be back next week. So that's very exciting. Looking forward to that. And I think, unless there's any other news or announcements, do we have any other news or announcements?
Nope.
No. All right, that's it for the news and announcements. Without further ado, we shall get into
29?
yeah, 29. I hope it's all shit. Yeah, 29. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Right. It does. Mine's scrolling nuts, right? Last time, the party stuck.
Forsaken?
We're stuck.
They stuck out they staked out a barn to try to determine the source of the animal disappearances. Random globules of darkness appeared in the fields, and the party went to investigate. They were met with a small undying horde. They attacked and destroyed. And that's where we were. That's where we ended. Destruction of the undead one. This is pretty
Why do
sure.
I keep almost dying?
Hmm?
I keep almost dying.
We do keep them.
Every freaking fight.
At least you didn't go down this time.
I did not, did I?
But yeah, so you guys are standing in a field. It's still nighttime. Several of the globules of darkness have dissipated. Mostly thanks to the your globe, which is casting a daylight around you.
Hey. Well. You think that's the problem, or any more zombies gonna pop out of the ground here?
I personally hope it's not more zombies. I hope that was everything. But I don't feel super confident about that, not gonna lie.
I feel like that there's but wait, there's more.
You do not see any more zombies.
Do we hear any more zombies?
No. Actually, it's still very oddly death-like. The sound of the woods and insects is not resumed yet.
Yeah, I don't
Could be
like
nothing.
that
Could be
either.
ominous. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should we get out of here or stick around and see what happens?
I mean, that's probably it, right? Probably.
At least semi-retire for the rest of the evening, early morning.
Use a nap. Definitely use a nap.
Good. Suddenly chips in. Yeah, we could resume our watch. All the excitement. I've forgotten who's watched and who hasn't watched yet.
Oh.
I think you two took the
Casimir and I
first,
took first
Yeah.
watch.
I think it was
And then-
Glenway and A.
and I was on watch when something
Yep.
shifty started to shift down.
Okay.
Woke them up, and then we charged
Yeah.
forth.
Yeah, because we were gonna put Blaze and Riley on watch and last watch,
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blaze and Riley,
who are currently
still
still
asleep.
watching.
Just watching your eyes.
They got it handled.
Yeah, they're fine. They don't need us. So you return to the barn. You can mark off a short or a long rest. You guys retire for the rest of the night and allow
you.
your two remaining companions
So
to
campfire.
take watch for a rest.
long rest.
And then you have to
It should
confirm.
reset.
Reset maximum HP
Yeah.
changes during this rest.
So it'll tell you all the little things that you recover. Yes, please.
Back to
Back to your minutes. Yes. All of your charges. Some of you may get charges back. All settled.
Thank you very much. That was a good night's work.
Very productive.
Yeah.
You guys wake up in the
Team.
morning, and yeah, it's morning time. You guys are healed up from the night's events.
step.
Let's go see Hannah, the barkeep.
All right.
Smart.
You guys roll into the bar. It's doing some regular business. There's some muttering when you enter, and the barkeep turns to you guys. What can I do for you?
We may have helped you out actually. Hopefully we took care of your problem here.
Did you know?
Yeah. A bit of a watch
In
last night,
theory.
and there was seemed to be a white problem. Undead whites, zombies,
Interesting.
Zombies.
not zombies.
Well, that's good. Glad the zombies are dead. Animals disappeared last night.
Here?
Wait,
Yeah, they still. Well, you'll have to talk to farmers Madison and McDonald.
Old man McDonald over there?
McDonald's.
Actually, young man McDonald. Thank you.
Oh, young man. Okay.
Touche.
Old man McDonald is his father.
Yeah, old man McDonald is dead. Young man
Oh.
McDonald
I'm pretty sorry for your loss.
is oh, it's not my loss. It's his problem. It's his dad. So she points over to the corner where a looks like a fairly middle-aged dwarf and a pretty spry, very young human are having a conversation over a couple pints. Yes, early in the morning. Yep,
What?
9 in the morning.
I was gonna say
What time does your liver?
it's beer
open?
o'clock somewhere.
Mhm.
It's a damn joke. I was hoping to be done with this problem, but I guess we gotta see it through.
I guess.
Yeah. So where the rumor is, McDonald's animals. McDonald's animals ended up in the other guy whose name I immediately forgot.
Yes.
Madison.
Matt's. Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
I just wrote down my own names. My brain is a sieve today, okay? Sieve.
Happens.
Sieves have less holes than my brain does today. Okay.
So are they both sitting together? Can we interview them both at once? Or
Yes, they are sitting together. So, yes.
Shall we gather our
I guess we're
funds
gonna go.
and wander over?
Yeah, we'll grab some drinks, right?
yes.
We want to, you gotta fit in, right? That's the local culture. We gotta be rude to not partake.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh.
And just to be extra safe, I'm gonna take 2.
You double
I
fist
like
your
it.
pint over to the corner where the two are
Yeah,
talking.
that way
They're-
I can share with my new friends.
Not sharing, staring at
It's- Speaking of caring and caring, I need a beer.
Go por favor, senor.
Yes, you can also do that.
My
I do.
liver is on the
I
case.
do have a trick up my sleeve, which may be a surprise, but it has been known to have it. Here, just use a coaster. No, for the whole bottle.
Jimmy comes downstairs.
Grab one of the either the Rusty or the Breckenridge mugs. The Breckenridge mugs is the orange, yeah. The Rusty is the black with the orange rim.
That's fun. You. Stay hydrated.
Yes.
I think we're getting like, was it an astigmatism when you get like the glare?
Oh,
All
Is that what it's called?
I'm getting floaters.
or I just need to wear my glasses.
Getting old.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks for the reminder, Drew.
Thanks.
No problem. All right. You guys go over to the corner, and the two farmers look at you when you come over.
Morning.
The dwarf Madison turns to you and goes, "Hey, you're the lot that was keeping us safe, eh?"
Yeah, we would hope to have solved the problem last night, but I'd be here. Maybe not.
Yeah. A bunch of McDonald's animals in my pen. Normally they just go missing. Weird transfer. Didn't buy them. Now I gotta give them back. Tom goes,
Well, on the bright side, at least we know where they are.
"Indeed, it's really good. That being said, my animals were stolen and replenished Madison's missing animals, which is kind of unfortunate. They did also eat a bunch of his feed. We're working out a deal."
So animals are not dead.
No,
Not dead, not missing, just
well, they are missing. They just were
Displaced.
also found.
Lost and found. Interesting. How far away are your farms?
Opposite ends of town.
So Madison's animals showed up at McDonald's farm.
Yes.
On that farm, he had a what exactly?
He had many head of cattle. Is what he had.
Interesting.
He had many cattle. He still has chickens and a goat. Madison had a whole herd of goats and also chickens. But it was the cattle that were moved from McDonald's to Madison.
I
All
have
of
it
this
the other way. Which way is it?
McDonald's to Madison. That's what it went.
So Madison's cattle disappeared,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
McDonald's
Madison-
cattle.
Madison's herd of goats disappeared. Then McDonald's cattle were put in Madison's animal pens, fields.
Interesting.
Did Madison's animals disappear the same night that McDonald's animals got displaced, or were they missing from an earlier incident?
They were missing previously.
Okay. Well, at least that one's not on us.
Sorry, I should have RP'd that a little bit better. My apologies.
So no harm done, I guess, right?
Well,
You said they may have wandered off and then it just appeared at young Madison's place.
I don't know how. I don't know where you come from, but we're round here. Animals aren't open and closing locked pens.
Much apartment type. Take your word for it. Well, quite a mystery.
And then McDonald ads. In fact, they were in my barn.
Inside the barn?
In your
They were
barn.
they were in the barn. We've been trying to keep as many animals as possible inside barns and other buildings that we can lock down on account of the disappearances.
Yes.
I want to make it a little bit harder for rule off wandering herds and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well,
that's the logical solution.
That was in fact, when I woke up, the barn didn't even look touched. It was only when I went in to feed and let them all out that I noticed they were missing.
Very strange.
They disappeared from your barn,
Mm-hmm.
appeared in your barn,
Mm-hmm.
without a trace.
Mm-hmm. Long and short of the
Well, mind if we take a look around?
Absolutely. Go for it. My farm is actually McDonald points like a few houses down from the inn, inn and tavern. That's my farm there, and Madison's is the last one on that left side. Same side of the road as me.
Interesting. Well,
Well,
what are we thinking? We want to take a look around, see if we can figure anything out?
Yeah, let's hit up the McDonald farm first. Closest.
I think it makes sense to check inside the barns to see if there's any, like,
You'd
I
think
don't
there'd be
know.
some sign that somebody messed with them.
right.
If they were indeed messed with.
All right.
Let's go to the barn.
So you guys head to McDonald's barn.
Where they disappeared from.
Disappeared from McDonald's barn.
Yeah, it's all on the same page.
What are
Right.
you? Yeah, you're here. What are you doing?
Let's do a loop around the barn and see if we notice anything out of the ordinary, like tracks, people walking up on the barn, weird shapes,
You're looking for
Yeah.
tracks. I'll have you roll a survive.
or like any sign of like whites. I guess. Well, were there signs? It got cold, right?
Right.
Like ice. Is there? When it's like it's pre-fall, right? It's not really like
There's a chill in the air.
not like frost, right?
Not yet. No.
So we'll see if we see any frost or anything like that. That would make it look like something came. But
Highly seasonal.
right, receiving or investigating.
That is a survival check.
Surviving.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. 19.
19. All right.
Nice.
You make a full loop of the barn, and you didn't really see anything. And then you're like, no, there's got to be something. So you go back, and as you're going back, you actually see one print. It's kind of at the very edge where the grass turns into like a little bit of mud before it turns into a path. And it looks like a three-toed print.
Three-toed print. 1, 3.
Size estimation on this one 3-toed print.
Be about human size, or like a human
human
footprint.
hands?
Human footprint
Any
size.
that we recognize. Like bestiary books or something like that.
Roll a. I think this is my total. So it'd be wisdom.
So figure wisdom check.
Yeah.
Another 19.
19. Okay. There are many creatures who would have such a footprint, but it stands out to you as kind of a lizardy footprint,
Lizardy.
which, based on its size, would suggest to you, based on the size and the depth of the print, would suggest to you lizard folk.
Now, why would lizard folk be around here moving cattle between barns? Interesting.
I don't know. I have to level with you. I don't know a whole lot about lizard folk. There's not a lot where I'm from.
Are you from area or farther out? You don't mind me
Yeah,
asking?
Ariath sounds about right. Out of character, I have not fully determined that yet.
Okay. All good. Is it going towards or away from the barn? Much
Its orientation is parallel to.
parallel to the barn. Is it going towards Madison's barn?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know a whole lot about magic, but is there any way for me to check and see if there's some kind of like magic residue from like maybe a mage doing a teleport kind of spell?
I will have you actually roll an investigation.
Okay.
Um,
Not my best, but
roll an investigation.
okay. Straight 13.
13. Okay. You look around the footprint in the area, and there doesn't seem to be anything you would consider to be a component.
Should we go in the barn maybe see if there's anything in there?
Yeah, let's take a look around.
Okay. You go in the barn. Like a group investigation. So you guys investigate. And just some. What are you looking
Which number guy am I rolling here?
for? 20 sided die.
Big boy. or thing, person. Oh, almost. But not. 11 investigation.
Why do I not see this?
It is
Oh,
above medicine.
okay.
It's gonna be on the on the skills page. Swipe right. Yeah. That'll be like the subs skills.
Plus 2, so 16.
Nice.
A 12 for investigation.
Oh, okay. Inside the barn is it's a little musty. A lot of animals have been packed in a space smaller than they're used to overnight, regularly. So it's a little dank. But as far as you can tell in there, none of the animals seem perturbed or upset.
Well,
This
that's
is
good.
are the cattle back in this year in this
Not
barn
yet,
now? Not yet. There's like chickens.
It's the remnant animals.
Interesting. Interesting that nothing is interesting.
As you guys are poking around, you hear you actually hear a shout from outside. And the mayor, James, is gonna holler at you guys. Well, hello!
James?
Is that not his name? James?
I don't know. I don't know if we met James yet.
Oh. You may not have introduced
He slept in
yourself.
yesterday.
You didn't meet him. I don't think I introduced him. I don't think I gave you a name.
We dodged it yesterday.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, so he's gonna stop by. Oh, hello! I see you guys are you guys had a pretty unsuccessful night.
I wouldn't say unsuccessful. We
Pretty successful.
exactly.
Nobody died.
Oh, that's fair.
Dealt with some zombies for you.
Zombies, you say?
You're welcome.
Northampton. Let's see. It's there of Northampton.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Northampton.
Right.
So
Not everything in the fantasy world is super creatively named, okay? Some things are very boring.
James, Mayor of Northampton.
There's a Y in his name.
There's a Y in James?
Yeah, Jaymes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a hard Y.
I ain't doing that. I already wrote it.
Yas flute.
James.
J-Y. Interesting. Yeah. Thought we dealt with it though, but it seems like there's a little bit of weird things going on.
Yeah, it does seem so. I heard Farmer Madison seems to have adopted Farmer McDonald's herd for the night.
Something like that, yeah. It's the first time anything like this has happened.
Yeah.
Usually just disappearances.
Yeah, for the most part, just disappearances.
Hmm.
Can't think of anything else that was really going on.
Did they say? I forgot to ask them, but did they said none of the cattle are missing? They're the same number as.
That's what they told me.
Yeah.
Just in the wrong physical location.
Off topic, but do you guys have any lizard folk in the area? You know of?
It takes a moment. Don't really know. There's occasional tales merchants will tell about weird creatures and such, but we don't really pay much heed to them.
Hmm. Nothing you've ever seen in the area?
stay mostly to ourselves here.
It's fair. Well, we'll keep on digging. In case this is what's been killing the animals instead of the zombies we already dealt with.
Yes, please do. And let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Of course. Doesn't seem genuine.
Roll an insight.
Suspicious. Oh. 17.
17. Yeah, he seems like he would he'd lend some aid if you want.
Animals and landed it on the innocent lizards.
He will definitely.
He bought a lizard for the Martian.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
He has boots.
Yeah.
Lizard feet.
Scooby-Doo villain.
You never know.
Interesting. Well, at least we know who to go to if we need any sort of official help. We go to McDonald's barn or Madison's barn.
Madison's barn. All right. So you head to Madison's barn.
Kind of look weird. Are they just chilling? Are they happy? Are they evil
chilling.
cows?
These Farmer Madison has already let them out into the field. It appears because they are all in the field.
Half step back. Did we notice anything suspicious on the way? Or additional tracks or
Roll. I'll say roll or survival. Roll survival.
17 plus 0, 17.
You got a
17.
16?
16. All right.
Yeah.
Actually, you do notice the occasional cattle print, like a little puff print. Every like in very very soft earth, you do see the occasional.
You know they walked. They didn't fly here. I guess it's good. Interesting. Cows look normal.
Yeah. They look like cows. They are munching on the
Temperamentally
grass.
speaking, they're
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
doing okay. They're not, they don't, yeah, like temperamentally speaking, they're not super freaked out or anything.
I'm not. Roll an animal handling. Just because.
Okay.
Why not?
Always fun. To
18.
18. No, they seem very, very calm, very chill.
Okay.
There does not seem to be any kind of tension within the herd at all.
I ritual cast detect magic
Sure.
Nice.
and detect magic on the cows.
Okay.
Within 30 feet, I'll walk through the herd.
You walk through the herd. Nothing looks out of the mundane.
They're not magic cows.
They are normal.
Look healthy? Do they look like the milk cows or they beef cows?
Yes.
Are they thick?
They're hefty cows.
Thick ass cows.
They are definitely, especially at this point in the
Chunky
year,
cows.
they've got some chomp. They are preparing to winter or be eaten or be winter.
Things. Well, any lizard prints?
You do not spot any at Farmer Madison's.
Well, I don't know. We could stay the night and see if anything else happens. We could see if we could spot anyone meddling with more animals in the night, or you could try to search around the area and see if I mean, I guess seems like no crime was committed here. Not anything major, at least. Seems odd that.
Prank.
What's the calendar like? When's the local high school graduation? The year is like
You're at the fall time.
senior prank
so
season, or
it'd be in the springtime.
so like homecoming.
Yeah, sure.
How close is
I
the
thought
next
homecoming was
rival
in the
town?
fall.
Is the town of Northampton in the FA Cup anytime
No, we are not.
Their version of fourth in the field. Oh,
Oh my god. You have not been made aware of any kind of small town rivalry or sports rivalry or any other kind of rivalry between the wee borough of Northampton and anybody else.
interesting.
Yeah, it is the autumn time. This is and you actually see as you guys are investigating, you watch as other farmers come out and they start tending their fields and start gathering up, the hay and the corn and the crops.
You'd think that it'd be weird for them to be killing and disappearing animals and graduate to moving them, opposed to the other way around. Seems like they do the opposite. They can get away with until they and then start abducting. Same people or different groups?
Like a different MO.
Mm.
Like, even if the cows weren't walked all the way over here, it looks like they at least were intermittently on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
like moon
So I don't know.
bounce,
What?
like the moon shoes, like moon bounce
Yes.
shoes.
All the cows have
Like
Oh,
halfway
cow
flying
moon
cows,
shoes, nice.
zero gravity
Yeah.
cows.
Now, we did see that those whites did not like living creatures, right? They
No.
wanted to fight anything living, and animals disappearing in the past, or being killed, or both.
They were just vanishing off the farms.
Vanishing off the farm.
There's no evidence that they were slaughtered on the farms. There's no evidence that the animals were killed. They just were disappearing from the farms.
So
So
it's
they
not
could all
necessarily
be at some unknown location. Yeah.
animal raiding the forest. So it was not necessarily the white coming and killing things. That may have been a coincidence.
Unfortunately for us.
Or if seems about right with the kind of luck we have.
And nobody else has reported like random animals showing up in a different town or somewhere else. They're just poof gone.
That is correct. Yes. There's been no reports.
Mm.
As you guys continue your investigations, there's actually a shout from a few farms over, and you see people kind of running towards the tree line, and ladder being brought, and there's people kind of just standing and gawking.
We'll go look.
So as you approach, there's a
Mhm.
large-ish, relatively large crowd standing underneath a tree in which one of the farmers is now climbing into, and up in the upper branches of the tree are a bunch of farm tools, including the plow. Weirdly enough,
Did it plow
including the plow
in the tree?
in the tree.
Huh.
There's a couple rakes in there, a bunch of shovels,
Or
a
some
bunch of pitchforks.
magic up. And if not, I guess I'll just cast it again. It's awesome.
I'd say sure we can say you're at the very tail end of it. You do not get a ping of any magic at the site.
Mm. Well, it keeps getting weirder.
If there's
Said
no
the
magic
ladder-
involved, these pranks are very well done.
Yeah.
The ladder was already there, or somebody was bringing the
Somebody
ladder.
brought a ladder. There is a ladder in the tree.
So there's one ladder in a tree, and someone is bringing a second ladder.
Right, to get the first ladder down. And you see, like, at this point, when the farmer climbs up, starts, like, shifting things loose. And there's, like, a yell. You know, people clear out, and the plow falls to the ground with a huge thump.
Jeez.
What's going on here?
Well, bunch of the tools are in the tree.
Yeah, we see that. Why? Why?
I don't know. Didn't the mayor bring you here to figure this all out?
Well, yeah.
Who did the
What,
tools belong to?
I mean, technically, the mayor brought us in to investigate animals that were disappearing. He didn't say anything
True.
about farm equipment in a tree.
Well, you said magical stuff.
This is new.
It falls under the same purview.
Mentality.
This belonged to, I don't know, probably old Harrison. But looks like there's a few people's tools up in the tree. That ladder is definitely Harrison's. I borrowed that a few weeks ago.
So from all over town, basically. Not
So
one
if you
spot.
borrowed it,
I returned it. It's been a few weeks. But yes, it does appear that the tools are from all over town. In fact, that's definitely the Smith's hammer. Huge hammer comes falling to the ground.
I'm gonna step back from the tree. It's not underneath it.
Oh, dude. Good idea.
Well, still seem to be interesting. It's kind of weird. Yes.
I do another look around for like spell components or something in the area.
Sure.
'Cause if
Roll
we
an
couldn't find
investigation.
any. Okay. 16.
16. It takes a little while to get a good look at the area because as you're doing it, you know, people are moving around trying to catch some of the instruments falling out of the tree, and sometimes they just get in the way, and you know, at some point through your search, you actually end up next to the mayor. He goes, "Ah, you've come to the source of the mayhem. There seems to be more mysterious things occurring."
Yeah,
we
no,
go.
we noticed that.
Yes, this is some
Um,
strange things that are happening.
Is it just farm tools and animals that are ending up in places they're not supposed to be, or is there anything else weird that's been going on?
I mean, it does appear that is it. I certainly hope it doesn't get any weirder than this. This is a bit much. I've seen a lot of things in my day. It's getting out of hand.
Mhm.
Would you say these incidents are happening like with increased frequency,
Yes, I would say so. Yes.
or is it usually just like, okay, weird?
You sure there's not just some like bored children or disgruntled neighbors that could be pulling all this?
No, everybody seems to be affected pretty evenly. There's nobody that doesn't seem to be unaffected.
Smart criminal would do, right?
Sabotage,
Cover their tracks, yeah. Put throw one of their shovels up in the tree so nobody suspects them.
Why? What do you know?
Nothing. Just asking questions.
He's like eyeing everybody suspiciously.
Cathedral is down in this town. How can we tear this town apart?
Well, have you found any other clues?
The footprints, but nothing else out of the ordinary.
Oh, what kind of footprints?
Hmm.
Whose footprints?
Cow.
Cow?
A lot of
Sort of.
cows, yeah.
Sort of sometimes cow.
I mean,
One
there
looks like
are
a lizard.
a lot of cows.
Large lizard person. Other than that,
Interesting.
why?
Oh, I'm just curious.
Ring any bells?
No?
Spark any theories?
Well, there's someone's messing with the town.
It doesn't seem like the town is haunted.
Someone's messing with the outside.
Haunted. Okay, that's one we haven't tried.
That'd be weird. We've all been living here for ages, so I don't know what would be haunting us.
Any sort of big events happened in the recent past. Disgruntled, anybody prominent die, anybody
No, I mean,
walk under any ladders or
the last step was probably old McDonald, and he died
uh,
6 years ago.
maybe rest in peace.
Yeah, or something.
That one wasn't old McDonald.
What?
The white wasn't old McDonald.
We've cracked it. We've solved the case.
One of his name, and that's why he risen from the dead to haunt us.
He
Specifically.
just lots of shit. I mean, you're welcome to check out the graveyard. It's out. You keep on going past Madison's house. Um,
Mhm.
you keep going past Madison's house, cross the land behind Murphy's house, and you see there's a creek and a hill and the graveyard.
Would that be in a straight line
Sounds spooky. I'm in.
from McDonald's house to Madison's house to my old Murph's house?
Yeah, Patty Murphy.
Is it old Murph or just regular Murph?
No, it's Patty Murphy.
Okay, Patty Murphy.
T's or D's?
It's Patty Murphy.
Well, Ken's still got many other leads, so good places to leave it check out. Yeah, any more questions?
No, seems to be in order. Good luck with your search. Hopefully you figure out what's been going on sooner rather than later.
No. On grave, well, not necessarily grave.
Look, if you want to go
See how,
graveyard.
see how the, see how the day treats us.
Okay, so you go to the graveyard. Graveyard is pretty much what you would expect. There's like a shrine near the entrance, and the entranceway is just kind of this very simple wrought iron gate. There's no fence. There's just a gate, and then a little path, and then there's graves all kind of somewhat neatly sorted.
Any weird trails or footprints going into the area?
Oh, survival check.
30-20.
You do not see any tracks going into the.
Not at all.
Do any graves look disturbed? Loose dirt, perhaps.
No, actually, there's grass over every mound, and as you climb the hill, there's no breaks in the there's either grass, there's like a stick or a stone for some, marking some graves, but other than the occasional stick or stone, there's nothing that breaks the grass. Basically.
Are there any like fresh flowers on any of the graves or fresh memorial token type things? Has anybody been coming by?
Roll and roll a perception.
Okay. 14.
There's a couple, like here and there. There seems to be like an old couple flowers laying around, a couple coins left on a grave marker. Um, there's a dish that looks like a little gill cup that looks um, full on one of the grave markers.
Yeah. We think another dead end.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, there's no luck here.
What was your perception check?
It was a 14.
Um, as you get to the end of your search, you regroup with the party, and you guys look back towards the gate you had walked into the graveyard. A shadow seems to pass underneath the archway, vanish, and as it vanishes, there seems to almost coming out of you now realize that it's kind of like a mist just beyond the archway that wasn't there mere moments ago. And out of that mist, there comes shambling four zombies.
Jesus
Really?
Christ.
Is it with these guys?
So
I guess
you all roll a
time
initiative.
to kill some zombies.
Ooh.
Ugh, gross.
That was
Bad roll.
pocket.
Initiative for everybody.
13.
As soon as I
What did he say?
Roll initiative.
initiative for everybody. I just need to find
That's in the top bar.
Oh, plus 3. 16.
all right.
6.
6. Okay. Hold on one sec. Okay. Needed. I have a sad story. I was trying to get some papers printed on nice 110-pound cardstock and laminated,
That's our archway.
and
You got
the
brick back there.
lamination. The laminator at Staples is broken, so it's very sad.
Oh.
I couldn't get things laminated.
Yeah, that was one of my college jobs,
Working at a print shop.
working specifically at Staples. But not at the print shop, just regular old cashier.
That's sad. Print shop is so much fun. So much happiness in a print shop.
We probably left Blaze and Riley to supervise town. Yeah.
Yeah, Blaze and Riley stayed back to keep an eye on things. Would actually be passing.
We look so badass, and then we just have like the cute Lego smile.
That's not even. That's like a hand painted like shit, like very creepy as fuck smile. Yeah, it's a good thing you cannot see these things close up. I will. I will admit, it's very good that you cannot see these things close up because the faces are.
They look like just the Legos.
Well, I do feel that way because it feels more disconcerting. I feel like it was
Like
a little more.
Uncanny Valley Legos.
Yeah, like just
Those things
off
are
enough.
Weird about these Legos.
Okay, 25 to 20.
Word.
Well, this is a good
What
start.
if I'll go behind these? Didn't know.
20 to 15 to 20.
18.
18. Okay. So Selenway has a 20. Gets +2. Which is good.
Oh,
That's should
nice,
be useful for
nice.
something.
Do something.
You have an 18.
Yep.
Words. 10 to 15. No, 10 to 15. Okay. And then 5 to 10.
6.
What did you get?
I rolled 16.
16. Oh, that's. Did you add your initiative?
Mhm.
Okay, so it's 16 to 20. This is actually this. I'm gonna do character's name again. And then 6. Or there. I know what I'm doing, I promise. Yeah.
Isn't it?
I am a professional. Alright, so Selenway is up first.
I'm just
And
gonna sit back and let Slowly kick their ass.
She's going to even at this distance. She's actually gonna move 5 feet closer.
Drop a weapon.
Drop a weapon. She's gonna swirl her swords, and a beam of crackling blue energy is gonna just lance out, and it's gonna kind of shoot. Is that just a line, or is that just targeted? I think it's targeted. So I'm just gonna do anything else. Okay, yep. So it's attack, and with an 11 plus stuff. An 11 plus stuff. That'll I don't know what plus 4. So it's 15. 15 definitely hits. That is a D12 damage.
Nice.
Sorry. I suck at magic. I usually. Okay, so this blast of blue energy just vaporizes the first zombie.
Nice.
Next up is Casper.
Yeah. Okay. Got 25 feet. 5, 10. That's it.
Okay.
Not too close. I am going to. Do we see anything else? Like it's just zombies. Like
Zombies are
anybody,
mist.
anybody. So there's mist. We can't. Is it like thick enough? We can't really see.
Yeah. Like it's like the zombies emerged just straight out of the mist.
So there may be other stuff.
And then
Maybe there was mist last night, right?
yes.
The whites.
Was it as cold as it was last night?
It is not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he killed Big Daddy White.
Okay. I'm going to. Um. I'm gonna step back actually. Not go that far. I'm gonna step back a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. I'm gonna use a sorcery point to twin the Shield of Faith. Cast two people. I'm gonna cast it on Slenway and Sleeve. Probably gonna be stabbing.
Yeah.
And that will give both of them, you and Slenway, +2 to your AC.
Nice.
That's my action, and bonus action I will say, oh, not zombies again. Tried to do this last night.
Next up is the first zombie, who is actually the one in the back. Is going to take its movement. Oops. Hold on. Gonna actually
My arch was not mistaken.
fix that.
Oh wait, there's another blue one. Yeah. There we go.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's gonna take its strikes. Excellent.
Now it's +2 to her AC.
Oh, excellent. That's gonna come in handy because the first one was an 11. Or sorry, a 9. First one was a 9. The second one was a 21. And that I think is gonna hit.
It's not that much.
Yeah. No, that will unfortunately hit. That is 6 points of damage. Just
You know what? Shield of Faith is actually a bonus action.
Hmm?
Shield of Faith is a bonus action.
Oh.
Can I cast a cantrip? Sure. Correct on that. I would, yeah, can I cast Sacred Flame on one of them? It's the one in the middle. It's still. It's a dex save.
Dex save.
Zombie.
zombie dex is gonna be sucky.
Not used to bonus action spells.
That is going to be a 17.
Saves. No, never mind. No harm done. Beating Solemnly.
That works. I don't know. You're up.
I'm gonna use my nice big bow and stay
Stay put.
right where my pretty feet come. Then
This dude.
Save of 20.
The 20. You're gonna roll the
This
20
is
to
the-
attack.
20 to attack, yeah.
not the 8+4.
That's for the
That's
damage.
damage.
No.
You roll a 20 to see if you hit, and one if you hit. Then
13.
13. So you'll
that'll
have.
be plus your.
So you have hit / DC. A hit / DC column.
The,
On your.
so it'll be whichever attack you're using. This one
Oh,
here.
plus
So it'll
9.
add whatever that is.
13 plus 9.
What? 22.
22. Yeah.
Which definitely hits. So now you can roll your damage.
1 plus 4.
Points of damage.
Big 5.
I used up all my good rolls.
Super accurate. with
And
the
we're
little,
gonna aim at the
two
one
space.
that's closest to our fellow party.
That's fair. So you're gonna aim at the one that's attacking Slenway. Next up is the 2 zombies that are left. Let's see here. Actually, yeah, this will work. So they're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, and then so Sleeve, you're gonna take 2 attacks.
Oh wait, I got attacks
Okey
for action too.
Oh, okay. So you
And I
can
had
attack a
forgot it.
second time.
Just the 8 one again.
No, roll the
Or the
d20
whole thing
again.
again.
Yep, whole
Yeah.
thing again. You're basically shooting another.
Alright. 16
16.
plus 9.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
2
2.
plus 6.
That's higher, right?
It was higher. It's more than 1.
That's not nothing.
No.
And a few rolls.
You will get there. All right. So Sleeve, that is
Mhm.
a 11 and a natural 20.
Doesn't hit. The natural 20 I think is gonna hit, but the 11 does not. So we got one.
So you will take 11 points of damage.
Okay. I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge reaction to have that.
Sounds good. So then you will take
So I
5
only take 6?
Rogue.
or
5.
6.
Haha, haha.
Yeah,
Rounding
round
to
down. We'll
6.
round
Okay,
it.
never mind. Okay, sweet. 5. Still
Features
ow.
dodging the zombies.
Yeah. Like an arrow, 2 arrows go whizzing by, and as they do, you turn and you're facing a zombie who's going to take 2 its attacks. And this zombie's going to move and is, you know what? No, knowing it's not going to reach you, it's going to pivot and just slam into Slenway and do 2 attacks,
What's their bonus?
which will actually come in. Well, it was an 8 and a 15, neither of which hit. Thanks,
What's their AC now?
15.
Pre Shield of Faith or
Yeah, pretty shield. Right. It's 17 with the shield.
nice.
So that's theirs, and now Steve, you're up.
Well,
Okay. I'm going
So
to
bad.
attack the zombie that's. Oh, there's 2 of them now. The one that was attacking Slenway earlier.
that
Okay,
yeah,
there's
I'm
someone-
one in
run
front
up
of
on
you,
it.
though.
Yeah.
This one's on you.
Oh, yeah, that one then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Alright, there needs to be
get
like
that
better
one.
like
But I appreciate the self
labeling.
Yeah. Oh, my friend's in trouble. She just got clocked in the face.
Okay.
Oh, fucking zombie, my
Does
friend's in
a
trouble.
12 hit.
12 hits. Normal damage.
Sweet. Okay. So that is going to be 12 piercing damage.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm in a position for sneak attack to apply here, right? Unless it does. I'm never sure.
No, because I don't think you have advantage for any reason, and the zombies all
Nope.
had a turn before you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
that's-
good. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to use my dagger and stab the. Stab it again because I'm assuming it's still alive.
It is definitely still alive. How much damage did you do in the first one again?
Okay. 12.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, my brain recorded it and then instantly deleted it.
Okay, that's a 16 to hit,
16 hits.
and it's gonna be sweet. 8 piercing damage.
Nice.
Maxing my rolls, and it's awesome.
Oh, what's that?
It's nice for now, I tell ya, but it's not gonna last forever, and that makes me sad.
All right. next we're back at the top with Selenway, who, you know what? We're gonna do something crazy.
Crazy slow line.
I think we're about to do something crazy. So she weaves her blades again, and going as if to strike, she spins, and a knife of ice just comes out and swings out towards the zombie. She's blowing all her spells today. That is.
These little.
Oh, that's a
zombies
save.
are
That's
probably
a
gonna
dex
be
save.
really
Sorry.
big.
So that is a dex save. Carefully in. Make a range attack against. No, sorry. So it's an attack. That almost didn't suck.
Oh god.
It's a natural one.
Oh, Selenway.
So it hits the ground in front of her, which means now she and the zombies all have to make dex saves. So,
Oh god.
so they all fail. Except wait, no, one of the no, they all fail. So they all take. They all fail because zombies have a negative dex modifier. So they all take 11 points of damage.
Ouch.
Good that fail.
I snipe herself.
Yep.
Or Selenway.
Oh man, she's taking more damage from herself than she has from an enemy.
Yeah.
And that is her turn. Next up is Casmer.
Hey. I'll walk up right behind these two zombies. I'm in 5 feet of both of them. And I will cast Word of Radiance, which will be a Constitution save for both of them.
Constitution save. Okay. That is going to be a 11 and a natural 20 for a 23.
The 11 fails.
Okay, so that's going to be the 11 is on the one on the left. The natural 20 is the one on the right. My left and my right.
So the one who failed takes 8 damage, 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
The other one takes no damage.
So with that, this one just
Load up.
disintegrates in radiant light.
Protect. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna move out of range and take the opportunity attack to flank this other zombie.
Yeah, so he's
Sleeve
gonna
is on.
definitely take an attack of opportunity against you. That is a natural 20.
Come on, I think your third nat 20.
I know.
Way to die.
That's fine. It's still a zombie.
You will take 5 points of damage.
Oh, easy.
That's my damage roll for this one.
Easy. All right, I gotta do a con save for my concentration.
Yes.
I have to beat. Is it?
10.
Is it?
It's either half the damage or 10,
Or-
whichever's
10, which is higher, right?
right.
Yeah. Oh, con save. That's a 6.
6. Yeah, with that.
Right.
your-
All right. Well, no shield of faith.
Yeah, your shield of faith flickers out.
I'm flanking now, so that's my turn.
Ah.
All right. Next up is. Oh no, that one's dead. So Ayana, you're up.
Ooh. 14 plus 9 is a hit.
Yes.
I'm good at
Big
this
money.
one.
Let's go.
4 plus 4 is 8.
8 points of damage.
We're gonna go to this zombie.
The one that's between sleeve and.
Most risk.
Okay. Yeah.
You doing that?
I can do maths.
I can.
What's funny is I have one of those like really simple calculators upstairs, but it 100% is like dead. It's like dead,
Oh.
which is really sad. Texas Instruments. It was a great calculator. like one of the first to have recall.
And I go again.
Yes, do your second attack.
Ooh, a 1 plus 9.
Okay. So I'm gonna say I need you to roll another d20. Because depending on what happens here, you're either gonna
16.
16. Okay. It's even. So roll attack. Or roll damage, sorry, roll damage. Roll yeah.
4 plus 4 is 8.
Casper, you take 8 points.
Great. Sick.
Your natural 1 unfortunately caused your arrow to you miss.
JFK magic bullet.
You excitedly whip out a second arrow.
Magic bullet.
I mean, he's kind of in line. You like,
I got the electric
you're like, yes, I'm gonna get him right in the eyeball. I'm gonna get him right in the eyeball, and you let go. Just the faintest amount of breeze and shifting of the zombie just slams the bolt into Cat. Next up is that zombie's turn. He's gonna take his 2 attacks on sleeve. Which that's attack.
Joy.
First one's an 8, that doesn't hit for sure, and the next one is a
Nope.
16.
See, I'm gonna use my reaction because it's a new round to defensive duelist, and that brings my armor class up to 17, so that doesn't hit either.
All right, so he just lumbering, takes 2 swings at you, and you just dodge nimbly out of his way. With that, is the other one's turn. That's against. That is against Linway. Stay in the thing. Okay. So 6 and a 5. Those both miss. And now it's sleeve.
You're flanking.
Right.
You're flanking this guy now. I'm arm flanking, so you have advantage.
Haha. Yay.
You do.
All right,
So that means you can
5.
factor in your sneak attack.
That's synergy.
Sweet. All right, gonna start with a rapier attack, and that is gonna be a 15 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Amazing. Okay, 12 damage.
Is that with
And
sneak
sneak
attack?
attack.
Oh.
Nope. Sneak attack. Oh, it won't let me roll it in D&D Beyond. I have to do it myself. Ugh. Where did all my D6s go? 2, 3. Okay. 12, 14. So that's going to be a total of 26 damage.
26 damage.
Jeez.
With that, the zombie in front of you just gets annihilated.
What's the
Nice.
C? Or what's his hit point max? More than his hit point max?
Not great. It's not great.
Damn.
He is dead.
Nice.
And you still have your second attack.
Okay. I'm gonna use my dagger on the last remaining zombie. I have to run up closer
What's
to
your
get to it.
movement?
Otherwise. Yeah.
Oh, here.
Move
10, 15.
and stab. And that is
Oh.
22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
You're a big girl.
Rolled a 15. I've got a plus 7.
You have advantage of that as well.
Oh, sweet. So that is gonna
Yeah.
be.
No
Oh,
questions
I can
blocking
only
your
use sneak
view,
attack
see?
once.
Yeah, once per turn.
I can
but
only
you
use sneak attack once per turn.
roll your attack
But that would be
in case-
freaking awesome. Okay.
Right. But roll your attack with advantage in case you get a natural.
Nah, I got a 19, but
Oh, those.
no,
Close.
not quite.
So
So
close.
that'll be 7 damage.
7 points of damage. Alright. Alright, with that, it is Selenway's turn, who is just going to take her 3 attacks against this thing, not fuck around.
With advantage.
Oh, that's true. Shit. Okay. Well, they all hit now. It was a 7, which would have missed. 7, which would have missed, and a 17, which hit.
It's because you're saving all the nat 20s for
And
your
now-
zombies.
Now it became a 23, which hits, a 17, which hits, and an 18.
Jesus.
Advantage was very helpful that time. Was very, very life saving. Unfortunately, there's no. Okay, so the first one that is. Oh, that was 4 plus. So that's 9 damage. Okay. 6 plus 4, so that's 10. That's 19 total. And then finally, 5 plus 5, which is another 10. So that is. What did I say?
A lot of
It's
damage.
like the math game.
Yeah. It's enough damage to kill it. We're there. That's enough damage. That one is now dead. No, actually, though, it is enough
Oh,
damage.
God.
Because it's at least. There was 18 hit points left. So.
I feel like that was
Right
harder than it
with
should have been.
Amazing. Well, if I hadn't attacked myself, fine.
Yeah, sorry about that
Happens
arrow
to
to
the
the back
best
of the
of us.
knee.
You?
I would have been an adventurer if I had to take this arrow to the knee.
Oh, no harm done. I'm not looking to the mist. Anything else come out of the mist?
Actually, with the death of the last zombie, the mist is now dissipated.
This way. Was it in the direction of town?
It was in the direction you came from.
Which, okay, so from town-ish.
Kind of, yeah. The path that you took.
Like we went from town to the graveyard and we turn around and where we, okay.
Yeah, it's the gate that was the entry.
We search zombies real quick, see if there's anything like distinct about them.
Good.
Like how long have they been dead?
Oh, how long they've been dead?
And like, you know, if there's anything identifiable about them.
Make that a medicine.
Investigation would have been 13. Medicine would be 14.
Awesome.
Guess I'm proficient in medicine. That's the clear.
They've been dead. These zombies have been dead for years. Like there's still enough flesh on them that they're not like skeletons, obviously, but they've been dead for years. Been pretty well kept actually. Pretty well preserved.
Interesting. Should we go see if there's anything where the mist came from? Any clues? I guess we'll walk out
Sounds
there.
like a
I'll
plan to
walk
me.
through there. We'll go investigate where the mist was. See if there's anything there.
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
That is a 22.
All right. You search around, and there's actually a remarkable lack of trace of anything. A notable lack of trace.
Well, shit. They didn't even come from the direction of the graveyard, so we can't even say it was from the graveyard. I think we gotta ask this mayor if there's any sources of dead bodies anywhere else in the near area. Maybe other disused graveyards or some battlefield.
Okay, you go
Let's
find
back
the
and
the mayor. He's
James with a Y.
yeah, James.
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 Might as well be GY.
Don't give me any ideas.
Just wait until you hear which one it is.
Oh god. I must miss this James. Hey, anything where to happen while we're gone? James.
No, did something weird happen while you were gone?
Now that you mention it. More zombies. Can you believe it?
Very strange. Are you sure you're not the problem?
I seems little victim blaming. So we keep getting attacked by these things.
I don't see how that's my fault.
Is there any idea where this could be coming from?
I mean, was there any? I mean, the graveyard is the only place where there are bodies.
You sure? Nothing else you can think of in the area. Anywhere these bodies could be coming from. I think they were not newly dead, been dead for a little while. So anything ancient, any other graveyards or ruins or battlefields or.
Unless you brought bodies with you.
I assure you, we did not do that.
Didn't run into zombies on the way here.
Back home, or any other time in our past.
I mean, there was an ancient battle here, but that's like literal hundreds of years
That would be too old for these.
ago.
Potentially.
I'm telling
What battle was that?
you.
Bless you.
Well, there was a series of battles that led to the formation of the city of Ariad, and some of the farmers were attacked by orcs and goblins here, and eventually retreated their way to the ruins that are inside of Ariad. I don't think they're ruins so much anymore. They kind of built the whole area up. Ruins district, anyways, of Ariad used to be the. Yeah, so some of the farmers were from around here. Treated as they were attacked. Their farms were destroyed and, that kind of thing.
See, that's something that is worth looking into.
An ancient attack.
I mean, it sounds kind of familiar to events that are currently happening.
Well, I mean, the goblins and orcs were trying to kill the farmers at the time. They were just raising fields, killing anybody who crossed their paths.
Okay, so slightly different.
Interesting. I mean, if you think we're the problem, we can always leave and see if.
No.
Follows
You're
up,
getting
so-
paid. You might as well stay and figure this out.
Mhm.
Not getting out of your assigned duties.
I can't think of any ideas right now. Should we maybe take it out for the evening? See if anything else happens.
What time is it currently? What are we looking at?
I'd say at this point it's probably getting to 2 in the afternoon. Shadows are beginning to lengthen again.
Seems like time for dinner.
I could go for dinner.
Let's go bite to eat. We can brainstorm for the night and see if anything. We can do another stakeout.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Maybe more of these zombie friends will show up in the night, keep us company.
All right,
Plot full of them.
and watch you get cold.
We'll go to the tavern for the evening.
You go to the tavern. It is lively. A lot of the folks from the borough are there, eating their dinners. Bowls are presented to you. It's a nice stew, nice hearty root, vegetable, and meat stew.
Anybody look weird? Like they are either tired from not having slept the night before or nervous because they're anticipating doing something tonight.
Roll, roll a perception.
Perception. I'm going to use my channel divinity to knowledge of the ages to give myself proficiency. So that is 22.
22. You do actually notice a few people who look quite tired.
Like farmer people that may have been working all day. Or,
Yeah. Well, farmer people.
like out of the ordinary tired, or like
Man, I had a hard day, and now I'm happy.
I mean, a little bit of both.
are they happy? Like like feeling relaxed after working, or they like, wow, that was like shitty, doing so much last night. Glad we didn't get caught doing that.
There are. So you can't quite tell the intent of people. What made them?
I can't read that on their faces.
You cannot read human faces. You can tell, however, there are several people who are enjoying the happy hour, who are working tired, and there's just some that just seem kind of going through the motions.
Just like depressed farmers. Or maybe ambivalent farmers.
Could be a little bit of both.
Interesting. Well, interesting. I guess there's nothing else but to wait it out tonight and see if it happens.
Anything similar or unsimilar happens.
All right, so
Should we be doing a watch again, or are we going to just sleep through this one and see what happens?
Guess watching not a bad idea.
are you staking out a barn like you did last time, or are you gonna get a room?
Is that how close is that barn to Farmer Donald and Farmer Madison's?
It's like
We like see the barns from
you cannot
That's
see
a
those
barn.
barns. It's facing the other direction.
cannot see the barns.
It's
Hmm.
the opposite side.
Our advantage we could pick that would be on the side that we could see the barns from. Maybe we try that out tonight.
All right, so you pick a barn that's on the opposite side of town, across the street from the one that you were previously in. I need you to roll a d4 or a d6. Roll a d6. Just tell me even or odd.
We have taken basically short rest in the time that we're taking.
Yeah, I'll say you take a short rest.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Or also,
There you
Taking
go.
a short rest. I'm gonna
no, I'm trying to write down what the model is.
Yeah, here. Just take one.
I
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure.
Mhm.
I mean, I still have some left. It's just writing all funky.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
because it's just the G2 refills.
we're taking a short rest. I'm gonna roll hit dice.
So any of the G2 compatible ones will fit. You can get them of a different thickness. If you like the finer tip.
I'd love exactly
I like that extra fine.
what I action.
It might actually be cheaper to buy the pack of the pens itself because you can
strip them out.
and strip them out because it's literally it's almost $1 a pet, and I think the refills are like $4 for the, and sometimes depending on the size you're getting, so depending on the size of the cartridge you have.
This pen I got when I first lived in the house,
Oh wow!
and it's just now. So I'm not worried about. I don't really much, but when I do,
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, we'll look at it now. I've done extensive with the pilots. This is a 7. I don't like the 7s. I like the extra fine, the 0.38s. I have a problem. I have a pen problem. Anyways, all right. So you stake out. You guys do the stakeout. What order is the watching? What did you get on the D6?
I got a 4.
4 on the D6. Okay.
I also before.
Um.
Do we have our other wayward
Yes, they are
people
with
back
you.
with us?
They are with you.
We'll make them go first this time. It's yeah. Make how we do. We'll make Riley or if you want to do like want us to roll, I can do it with Blaze first.
Yeah. So you roll for Blaze.
Yeah. So Blaze and I will go first.
And then somebody. Oh, okay. So you'll roll. Yeah, just roll yourself with advantage then.
What am I rolling?
Perception. 23.
No. 21.
All is quiet during your watch.
I'll be particularly paying attention to the barns, like if any animals been moved in the night. Cattle rustlers about town.
All is.
Well, damn, no mist, no nothing like that. Who's going next?
Temperature does not change. Who's up next? Who wants to take second?
I'll take second.
Okay, so the two of you take second. I'll have you roll.
Mm,
6.
6. Okay.
Also a 6.
Nice.
Not great.
I mean, it could be worse. You guys sit, watch, and it's nighttime. The night birds are out. The owls, birds,
Mm-hmm.
are out
Hoot hoot.
hooting.
Mhm.
You hear the cicadas, annoying bastards that they are, and the crickets. DM dropping their D20, breaking the immersion every moment. And you see the moon rise over the forest, and all is peaceful. And that is your watch.
So we
Nice.
tag out.
All right. So that's gonna be Stolenway and Riley.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Like Blaze has good perception, so I should probably not have double up our.
That's okay. This is great because it's a 3, and then Riley's got what is that? Show me, Mr. Oat Screen. Oh yes, it's 2 3s. A 3 and a 3. I just want to point out that Riley has a -1 to perception.
Oh no.
So I rolled a 2 and a 4. I love it. And this watch passes without any occurrences. You guys wake up.
Oh, great. It seems like nobody saw anything. This all must be over, right?
Take a breakfast check-in at the tavern.
Go tell them the good news.
As you guys head to the tavern, a lot of random items are in the trees. Just like as you walk, there's like a tree next to the barn. You guys get down. There's like a pickaxe and a pillow and a child's doll in the tree. And as you make your way to the tavern, there's just every tree has some random item in it. Well, you guys right? I want some more stuff.
I didn't see anything. Anybody else see anything last night?
No.
Didn't hear a single thing. Oh, odd.
The owls sounded real good, and the moon was pretty. That's all I got.
Seemed like a fairly uneventful night. Ah, shit. Can't imagine James would be happy about this. We gotta.
No.
All right. So as you come into the inn, the mayor is waiting for you. It's like he looks exhausted. He's like, all right, let's go to my office and talk. Thought you all said that this was dealt with.
Well, we said we thought we hoped it would be dealt with, but not a lot of information to go off to figure out what's the cause of all this weird randomness.
Well, what more information do you need?
Did anybody say anything last night? Seems like a lot more happened. Is it just stuff in the trees, or?
That's the long and short of it. None of the animals seem to have moved last night, but there are animal belongings in trees. Some of the townsfolk are reporting nightmares.
Is it all the same nightmare, or just
They seem to have all dreamed of the thing that they are most fearful.
well, that's not great.
Not what happened in the other town. What was that? Weird dreams. Bats. I was tired. Anybody unduly tired?
I mean, this morning there's a lot of people who seem tired. Seems like a lot of people spent the night.
Spend the night away, but nobody saw anything. Whole town watchers and no sights. Not great. This was before you joined up, Steve, and one of the last things we did, we were way east of area, over the mountains. It's another town that people were having weird dreams, and there was, in that case, people disappearing, not animals. It ended up being. Are there vampires there? Or we just leave the vampires? There was definitely demons involved. That was the worst of it. Definitely demons. Pretty nasty demons. A lot of undead. In a secret laboratory. In the ground. Yeah.
Do you think this sounds like the same thing?
Similar. Is this similar enough that it could be the same type of thing, or is it like? It's been a while.
Hey, Are you asking me, the DM, or are you asking Selenway?
I mean, both.
He as the DM have no information for you.
Oh, interesting. Great.
Selenway goes, yeah, this does seem eerily similar. It seems like we were here when it starts this time, because we just know that they were having weird nightmares over in Kalos.
Yeah, like riding lions and falling out of towers and that sort of thing.
Yeah, they were just having a ton of weird dreams. We don't exactly know what the dream started with, and by the time we got there, it's been going on for so long that everybody was kind of in a fog.
And they've been kidnapping people and turning their bodies into spare parts for weird, homunculus creations. But nobody's gone missing here. Not yet. Not people.
Did they have farm animals at the subway?
Oh, shit.
They would have, but there was
I don't think I ever heard anything about them.
they would have had farm animals, but there's no reports of that.
Oh shit. I feel like we gotta maybe. Was it only stuff outside? It's getting moved around with the trees.
No, there was like a child stall and some.
From inside.
Yeah.
That got taken outside
Got
from the
taken.
tree, or is it like up in the house?
What?
Like was it? Is it stuff just flying in the air? Like the stuff in the house, like in the rafters, or is it like
No,
in
the stuff from the house is in
Is
the
it outside in the trees?
Yeah.
People sleepwalking and putting the stuff up there themselves, or they're actually anybody sneaking into these houses?
Well, there's no reported break-ins.
Did anything get taken from the tavern?
As you say that, the mayor just points. One of the trees next to the tavern just has a bunch of mugs in it.
That's
It's
great.
festooned with
Weird
mugs.
tree.
Yeah, late night night owl people. Enough.
Well, I mean, there's old Patty Murphy.
Murph, yeah. He's late nighter.
I actually don't really know when that man goes to sleep.
No, it's a good place to start.
He may not sleep there.
You're not sleep ever. In a weird way or in a normal way?
I mean, in just a Patty
Is-
Murphy kind of way.
Okay,
Is there a
very
normal
helpful
way
for
to not
out-of-towners,
sleep
but
ever?
I mean, he's just
Normal way to never sleep.
you just gotta meet the man. I think that's the best way to.
Well, guess we're gonna do that. Then.
Shall we?
Let's go.
All right, so you
Let's
guys
do that.
check out the old Patty Murphy's property, and you are greeted with. When you last passed here the night before, you didn't really notice, but there are there's different signposts. No admittance without business. Get off my property. No visitors unless invited. That means you. And other progressive signs on the way to the door.
Interesting.
Well, that sign can't stop me because I can't read.
I'm sure this will be us.
We got to find out.
Especially that one that says yes you. I'm sure that doesn't mean us.
That means you, but not me.
Think it's not you? You're wrong.
You have to ask.
The bumper sticker's like, if you can read this, you're too close.
Yeah. I'm at a stoplight, so it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So you reach his door.
Gosh.
At his door.
Guess I'm giving it a knock.
Knock echoes.
Daddy?
I don't want any. We don't need it.
I'm not selling anything, Mr. Murphy. Got a couple questions if you have a moment.
I don't want to buy those either.
Not buying, not selling. Just asking.
Calling questions. Questions are free.
You hear indistinguishable. If I had subtitles, Patty had subtitles, it would be indistinguishable grumbling. The door creaks open just enough for you to see like a face. It's a grizzled looking, middle aged male. Alright. What do you want?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been a lot of weird things going on in town. We thought maybe you might help us figure out what's going on.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault.
Of course, wouldn't say that, you know. Sure you had nothing to do with it.
Like, just giving you the side eye now.
Have you seen anything out around the past couple days?
Out and around where?
Just everywhere, I guess.
I mean,
Things are appearing in trees and
well,
animals are moving.
we do have a colony of owls. We do enjoy our trees.
Seems a little bit more than they could have carried up there in one night by themselves, though.
See two owls pull a plow up into the tree.
So it'd be the best owls ever.
Big ass owl.
Well, there's also
I know.
magpies around about these parts. They like shiny stuff.
Again, I think it might be a little bit more than they can handle.
I don't know.
You've seen like mugs and plows and all sorts of stuff.
Well, people should stop leaving their belongings about.
Well, I agree with that, but it seems like stuff from inside the house as well.
Should put their shit away now. Then
You wouldn't have seen anything. You know, anybody out, anybody suspicious in the past couple of days, anybody at night, moving
Anything
things.
weird.
roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
That's that one.
Weirdest folk I've seen around these parts been you lot. What are you anyways? A circus?
Not a circus. Not that much.
We'll do some tricks.
Normal.
It's the worst circus I've seen. How are you gonna have a circus if you don't have tricks? Got anything weird?
I
I can do backflips and stuff.
See, those are some tricks.
can say something in Draconic. I'll say something in Draconic.
As soon as you start talking in Draconic, he throws the mug at you.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be a 12. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
It does not hit me.
And slams the door. No spells! None of that magic nonsense. Don't try to bewitch me.
Of course not. It's not a spell, Patty. It's just a foreign language.
Culture.
Sorry, sir. We're really just trying to help here.
Yeah, well, you're doing a terrible job.
Can I cast suggestion on him through the door? 30-foot range. I'll use a force point to cast it subtly, so I don't have to say anything or make any hand movements.
All right.
I'm gonna say, this would really be a big help to the town If you had any sort of information to give us, we would really appreciate it. You would have to make a wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
or have to do what I tell
Yeah,
you.
no, that's a fail. That is a 6.
He has to follow my course of action to the best of his ability.
Alright. So he comes back to the door and says, well, I could give a rat's left butt cheek for the town, but there's been do you remember seeing some weird yellowy eyes? Just a pair of eyes. Just eyes. Weird.
Whereabouts?
Oh, towards the edge of my field
At night or in the day?
at night.
You like to stay up late.
Gotta make sure nobody comes taking my property. Oh.
Fair. Yes.
And I've been waiting for some of the merchants to come by from the lizard.
Oh, from the lizard folk.
Yeah.
Do they come by often?
Usually around this time of year, they come by to sell some fish and stuff. They usually got good fish. Good fish.
There doesn't seem like common knowledge that they come around though. Is that only you they talk to, or
Let them go to the town. The townspeople would probably hunt them.
that's fair?
Come hang out with good old Patty. Have a nice fish fry. And then they buy some stuff. We trade some grains. And they leave some meat. And they go winter.
You know where they winter? How close?
Oh, never been invited to their camp. Stay here.
The yellow eyes you saw, it's not lizard eyes.
No, different eyes. These were. He shivered. These were evil. It's like they looked into my soul.
Sounds demony.
The lizard folk, are they late this year? Or are they you're expecting them anytime now?
They should have been here. They usually come right around the beginning of harvest time, which is, now. They just haven't come.
What direction do they come from?
Um, I don't know. They usually just show up. I don't try to. They don't walk across anybody's fields. They're not trespassers. I noticed some folk were doing yesterday on their way to the graveyard.
Oh, to be fair.
Oh, I wonder who that could have
Let's
been.
start out. You seen any zombies around? Is that something that happens here, or we've been running into zombies the past couple nights, days?
Well, it sounds like you've been keeping bad company.
Wow.
It's not on purpose.
Someone's got to be done.
I suppose. No, I don't know about any zombies.
You point us in the direction where you saw the eyes.
Well, first time I saw them, they were out. And he points, and it's like ocean way, like eastward, over his fields.
And after that?
After that, I'd be laying in bed, asleep, and there'd appear. I would can't get them out of my head.
Also appeared in your dreams.
Well, after that, yeah.
We saw the ones in person.
Yeah. Now, I mean, sometimes I think I can see them, even when I'm awake.
Where?
They'll just appear and then disappear. And I can't tell whether I'm seeing them or if they're a figment of my imagination.
Um. Jeez. What to say?
I mean, you do have 8 hours of suggestion, so unless unless it leaves range.
Yeah, well, it's 8 hours of
Or see,
him helping us, like giving us information. I think he'll just do the one thing I tell him. I don't think he knows afterwards too. I didn't say anything about him knowing that I spelled him. I guess we can cross that bridge later. We come to it. What happened again when you saw these eyes for the first time? You just kind of saw them in the dark in the trees.
yeah, on the edge of my lands,
And then what? Did you run away? Did you run after them, or did they just disappear?
just disappeared.
Now they're haunting your every waking moment.
Not every week. I don't sleep now.
Good.
But, well, guess we got a new lead at least.
Well, it's better than
Check
nothing.
it out. Find these lizard folk too, see if they have any information. Seems like a better lead than sitting in this town watching things go to the trees every night.
Sounds like a plan.
More questions?
Hmm.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Murphy, Patty.
I suppose you can call me.
Yay.
Oh yeah, thank you for your time, thank you for your help. We'll let you know if we find anything. Can we search your can we cross your land? We want to go after those eyes, see if we can find anything over there.
Oh, I suppose that's the quickest way.
Yeah. So we should
Nice.
That head to the
take
field.
a look.
You guys make your way to the edge of the field. Roll an investigation for eyes.
Investigation. Here we go. Seven.
15.
Investigation is 12.
You guys search the area, and you guys are getting like tired as you're searching this area. Like it's going fruitlessly. You're not really finding anything. There's definitely no sign of eyes. When which one of you rolled a 15? All right. So Ayana, you actually come across a lizard folk track. Come across another three-toed footprint.
Which direction is it pointing?
Way to the house.
Towards the ocean, like you
Towards
said,
the
the
ocean.
eyes were. The lizard folk have information. We can find them. I don't have any
Should
better
I give it a
idea than
shot?
if you go after them.
keep walking in the direction of where the church is.
Try to track him. Is Blaze and Riley with us, or are we gonna leave him to?
They're with you guys. And
Yeah, let's go. Let's search.
so you guys head deeper into the woods, and that actually I think is going to be a great stopping point.
Traveling mysteries. Also
Easier.
kicking zombie ass.
Hardy a chance to join the search.
Nice. Well, we have a lead now. More than we had before.
Do we?
Kind of. Maybe the lizards will know. That's basically all we. Or where we're at now.
It's a big question mark.
Yeah.
Big question mark. And on that
I'm
note,
concerned for her.
concerned for Patty.
I can't tell if he's just like if it's in his mind or if he's like haunted by his eyes. Maybe we're reading too much into it. Oh well. I'm sure we will.
We'll figure it out soon enough. Oh, yeah. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate you a whole fuck ton. We will be back. Continuation of the story. Episode, right? The Tales of Farm. Thank you all for watching. As always, be excellent to each other. Be excellent to each other. I can say words. Kila Sly, La Morgos. Good night. Oh, another button. There we go.